Okay.
I'm gonna leave it. Let's see what happens. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do the tweety tweet for the pre-show.
So Twitter's getting a new logo?
Yeah.
I just happened to open it for a minute and it was like something about something. I was like, I don't care.
Pre-show is live. Hey there. Yep, there we are.
I'm gonna go back to, we should just go back to posting on MySpace.
MySpace.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Actually, I think it does.
I was on it like a year ago just to see if I could still log in.
Yeah, I haven't tried to log into mine, but they're like, and now granted it has been a little while back, but I looked up some band had like, it's like a place where bands have stuff, I guess. I don't think it's widely used or anything, but there were, at least at that time.
I should move my camera because right now it's just a mess.
Look at all those tentacles.
We'll just
And
do an
never.
up close
I thought you said
shot.
he was playing the drums.
Nice.
He was, but now he changed to a lute.
You want to hear the drums, Quinn?
Hmm?
There you go.
Hey, that's not. Is it a drum? It's like a
That's a
giant
drum.
tambourine.
Well, I mean, it's a drum. Because a tambourine doesn't have the... Well, yes, it does. Never mind. I was about to say something stupid. But yeah, it is a drum. I guess technically a tambourine would count as a...
I mean, it's like a drum tambourine. Look at that. It's got,
Yeah,
it's like a tambourine.
Because it has the drummy bit like a tambourine, and it has the cymbals like a tambourine. What does it look like behind it?
Hollow.
Hollow? It's a tambourine. That's just
Yeah.
a giant tambourine.
But they actually did give it some, some feel. Much more so than just the regular old drum.
That's because you're tapping in tambourine patterns. Because your hand is moving from the different angles and tapping in different motions. And that's how you play a tambourine.
Right. But even a regular, like the drum on a regular drum, could be played with more than just a pound in the middle of it.
I know, but if this is being called a drum, it's wrong. Because this is clearly a tambourine.
Well, I don't know that I don't know that they intended for this particular instrument to be called a drum, but it replaces the drum emote.
Okay.
That's part of the personality. It replaces that.
Oh, is Minstrel a personality?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was a house guest.
And there's
No.
also the flute.
You look like you're playing the jazz flute.
Jazz cat.
Wild. Jazz cat. No, that's Maddie with the trumpet.
No more jazz cat. I mean, yes, but no.
One day, I wonder if they'll ever add the ability to sync up the music. You're playing
I don't
different
think-
things.
I don't think they will in this game, but I could be wrong.
Someone might eventually make an add-on for it.
I remember Destiny added 2-player emotes, like well after that game was a thing, like fist bumps and stuff like that. Well, this game has, I guess it takes effort to get it timed out, but you can play the rock paper scissors thing.
That's true.
I mean, at the very, like, if nothing else, just have like the different parts be capable of matching. I don't know that any of the, like, if I was playing the lute right now, would it match what this is?
No, it would probably play a different song. Or more than likely would play a different song.
Yep, someone just will make an add-on for that, so that way whenever you pull out your weapon, it automatically syncs up with whoever weapon's going on.
Okay. Tweet be sent.
Tweet be sending. Do we have notes? I haven't looked.
Ish, yeah. What little there are. I didn't really finish them because I did them pretty quickly, but...
I added in all the Arcana stuff.
Yeah. Um... 7/22/23. That's today. Okay. Oops. I see typing. Oops, I moved. Let's see. Let's take a gander at the Crown Store real quick while we're waiting. Requirements not met. That's because my Arcanist isn't level 10 yet. So close.
So you can't see the Crown Store?
No, I can see the Crown Store. I just can't get the bundle.
Oh. I mean, if you want...
Creepy.
If you want to get to level 10 with your Arcanist, we can do that in about, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think if I did my writs today, I would be there. There we go. Ugh. Why does this taunt me? It taunts me.
What's that?
The blue wolf. The winterborn wild hunt wolf.
You'll get it eventually.
I'm so close on PC.
Just keep saving your endeavors.
I have 600
And
crown
all of
gems.
the crown crates.
I have 600
Actually,
crown gems.
On PCU, I probably have enough crown gems. I have like over 50 crates to open.
Yeah, I've got 600 right now on PC. And I love the Wild Hunt Guar too. He's so cool. A little buddy.
Hey, okay, that's what taunts me. You did that on purpose.
Look at how
it was cheesy.
Look at how stumpy he is. He's so cute.
I know.
He has like a little dinosaur face.
I know. I don't want it. I've wanted it since the Wild Hunt stuff first came out, but
I know.
You shouldn't complain about things that you get when it's already considered rare. But I ended up with the camel.
Oh yeah, I have the wolf, which I was very happy about. These are weird.
Yeah, not a fan.
No, me either. Also not a fan. Not on my character anyway.
That's a little heavy.
Right, ladies' baubles. Can't see them. What did this character look like?
My hair's too fluffy.
Wow, that totally changes the way my character looks.
We can see your ears. You can actually see your ears.
That's so wild. That totally changes the way my character looks.
It does. That's actually a nice style. The little medallions and stuff.
Yeah, I like it. I almost bought it for my Arcanist, actually.
It's a miracle those braids stay behind the ears, though. I mean, I know it's how it's designed, but what do you think about it? The bottoms of the braids are going to have to, kind of be weighted because of those coins, because they're top-heavy, so in theory it would pull them forward, so they should actually be hanging in front of the face.
Right. Oh, man. I just realized I didn't get any of the stuff that I was going to get at the Golden. Oh, no.
Do you need to pop over to the Golden?
Yeah, I'm popping there. Oops, not Artam. I'm popping there very quickly.
Furnishing items or like gear?
Furnishing items.
What do they have?
Like braziers, a couple, like,
The golden Cyrodiil.
yeah, I didn't mean the golden. I meant the furniture vendor. They've got some braziers and stuff.
Well,
What?
show us. Go show us.
Okay. Random mount failed me just then.
You played Russian roulette with the mount and got a stick for it.
Pizza horse. Cookie horse.
The baloney pony.
Baloney pony. Baloney pony. Whee! Oh man, I'm gonna miss out getting it on PC.
You don't need to do housing on more than one platform. You'll go next.
Like, I love this. Like the altar of the divines.
Which ones? Okay, keep going.
I like this. And
I like
this.
that. That's a way shrine. That's also a way shrine.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Oh, I have to wait 51 weeks.
Mm-hmm. You want me to buy them and send them to you? They're not bound. I can buy you a couple.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, because if I absolutely need a way shrine, I can use one of my, wood elf furnishings.
I really like this one.
That sword, though.
The Trinamac one? Yeah.
It's just
pretty sweet.
The more swords, the better.
So they have the little things for the divines there?
Yep. It's the altar of the divines with all of the different ones.
How much was that altar?
50k.
Hmm.
I can't decide which one of these I like better. I mean, I don't know that I like it better for double the price. I like this one.
See, that one basically is just cold fire inside a one of the water features for Blackwood.
Yeah. Man, I do like the way that looks.
The alien.
Yeah, this one. Oh, I like it. But I don't know that I like it for 30k a piece. Because I usually buy two of everything.
Random tangent. Did you guys know Cadwell's a need?
Yeah, I did. But
like,
only
I was reading lore the other day and I just learned that.
But only like maybe a few months ago. I learned that when I was doing research for... Shoot, what lesson was it? It might have been White Strakes. It might have been White Strakes.
Did you find the night page on UESP too?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's probably where you found it too.
I'm gonna do... I don't know, I really like that one. Do I like it for 30k though? Do I like it enough to spend 60k on it?
If you're questioning it, probably not. But you can also sell it later.
I mean, that's true. I'll get these.
You want to know a dark thought I had?
What?
When my time comes, if those who have a say in my final remains choose to have me cremated, I know what I want my urn to be.
What? Oh no, you just sent it to us. I'm scared.
Okay, but what loot would be in your urn? That's the important... Oh my gosh, I'm done with it. Anyway,
Come
okay,
on! Are you
loot would be
freaking
in your urn?
serious, Never?
You
Absolutely.
I hate you.
I absolutely think that would be hysterical.
For everyone here who can't see because I don't have this running via whatever else you want to call it, he just sent us a picture of a barrel of monkeys. Oh my gosh. You're ridiculous.
Should have sent that to you in the actual show so that it makes it into the...
I'm gonna check our audio levels.
Yeah, I think that would be hysterical though. Can't believe nobody even said anything about my cosplay that I was gonna do. Told you guys I was cosplaying today.
As what?
Like, oh shit, I gotta get to the Snugpod. Wait a second.
I sent it yesterday in the, early this morning. Whatever. That I was going to be doing a cosplay.
I can't tell. You're wearing what you normally wear. Right?
I don't.
No, not in game. I sent a GIF of who I was cosplaying.
Why don't I remember this?
It's in the chat. Just scroll back up a little bit.
Now I'm going back.
Skeleton? Oh, an urn.
No, the guy holding it.
Oh my god.
I have no idea who that is.
Me either.
It's wrestling something or other.
It's Paul Bear.
Oh my gosh.
I had to be one of those today.
Oh no.
So I wasn't actually cosplaying, but that's my sense of humor. So
yeah, typical Never.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me open these two here stories, and then I'm ready. And by two stories, I mean basically the same thing that goes together because they both relate to Epic Games.
What? Yeah, because Elder Scrolls is Epic.
Yeah,
we know this. It's fine.
No.
It's a free game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. So.
Oh, there's something
I'm so funny that you just totally didn't even catch it. Like, okay, fine.
No, I got you.
No, it's an Epic
Sorry,
game.
I just realized that I had left out a thing because it came out after I was doing it. Hold on.
Yeah, a friend of mine was telling me about that. He's like, but I already owned it on Steam anyway, so.
Okay, there we go. Now we're good.
QuakeCon's coming up.
Yep.
That'll be the sale right
why
there.
The Chip Theory game isn't going to be at Gen Con because QuakeCon is literally the weekend after.
ESO, okay. I have seen said game, so. Not that it's gonna matter because I haven't been at QuakeCon either.
I have played said game.
Well, so have I.
I haven't. I was just kidding. I wanted to sound
I was
important.
like, where did you play it? When did you do that? And how did you not tell us? Anyway, all right. Well, I'm ready whenever you are.
How to make a bard very jealous in like 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, right? Okay, I'm muting.
Hey everybody, what's up? This is A Snugpod Cast, and I am never separate, joined by a barrel of monkeys. I mean my co-host, Gone Crazy, back soon. How are you?
Better than a barrel full of monkeys, I suppose.
Awesome. And Gwen
got my
Bard.
chaotic Bosmer energy.
It would be that. It would be Barrel of Balasmer. That.
It's true.
Because 2 Bosmer would fit in a barrel. Maybe 3. They're not that big.
That's true.
So, like canned food?
Oh. No.
Only
That's.
4 Bosmer.
I was gonna say that's their enemies.
Also, Gwen the Bard, how are you?
I'm good.
Awesome. Joining us from afar once again through Stygic Communications.
Stygic Communications is great.
We love Stygic Communications so long as the Stygics can maintain the stability of their communication methods. Yeah, just trying to think of that on the fly. Yeah, so I wasn't able to be with you guys last week. So thanks for holding down the fort, the tree house, the Snugpod.
Treehouse.
It is a tree house.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it is a tree house.
It's a tree house.
Technically, it's a treehouse.
We're like little children hanging out in the tree
I
house.
that before. Anyway.
Welcome to the treehouse. Anyway, yeah. So thanks for holding it down while I was away. Life has just been hectic lately, but it has been for a while. But, such is life as an adult these days.
It's true.
So, what has everyone been up to? Tell me more.
Well,
Sorry.
since the last time you and I talked, a lot. Since last show, not that much.
Okay.
That's one way to say it, I guess.
I have liked the pictures that you've sent. Those were some pretty awesome.
I have been in, like, I'm gonna say the last place I was felt like I was in High Isle, okay? Between how blue that lake was and how high those mountains were, it felt like I was in High Isle. It was fun.
It's awesome.
So you've already been to the event, right?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
That was the entire last episode.
Right.
Yep.
So
Skinny Cheese, got to meet Olivo, got to say hi to the devs again, got to make some s'mores. It was a fun time. And that is last episode, so all of the crazy telling of those tales are summed up there.
awesome. Well, crazy. What about you?
I finally made an Arcanist on PlayStation. Hooray! My Arcanist is love. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask if that was going to be your new main.
No. But she is a duplicate, basically, of my PC Arcanist. So I did it kind of backwards. So, yeah. So my PC Nightblade is a duplicate of this one, and my Arcanist on PS is a duplicate of my PC one. So she doesn't have any gear or anything, though. Literally, I have been doing the leveling very quickly to get her to 10 for something that we'll talk about that's in the news in a little bit. But yeah, she's basically just wearing all starter gear, like nothing. It's all white, whatever you get when you walk out of the tutorial. And other than that, the only thing that I have done with her is I prepped her because I know Zeal of Zenithar is coming. Because they're working on that on the PTS right now. So that event will be here probably before we know it. And I want to have a couple tunes that are writ ready. Because I really haven't done that before. So I went ahead and grabbed all my duplicates of like all of my recipes and stuff. And I have been putting her through the paces with leveling for writs and whatnot. So
Someone was thinking ahead. Good for you.
I was trying.
So did you name her the same too?
She is. She's Rora the Lore Seeker again. I almost made her different and like named her differently. But I was like, I don't know. I didn't have a name that like came to me in the moment. So I went ahead and basically doubled her and made her exactly the same. I mean, her look is just a little bit different because I couldn't quite like get that perfect. But I didn't really remember kind of what I did with the other one on PC.
Nice.
But yeah, so I just made her. So I've got an Arcanist now on PlayStation. Huzzah!
Woo! That means you can get all your little. Did you manage to get all your scrolls and stuff in time, or will you? Probably.
I think so.
Yeah,
I missed. Yeah, I missed a couple logins. I haven't gotten to my crates yet, like the Flame Atronach ones. But I think I'm close. So I think I've missed a couple days of logins just because of kid aggro here and there. But in general,
yeah.
I'm
going to talk about how many logins I've missed.
Oh yeah.
I got my crates tonight.
I meant your Arcanist thing for leveling to level 10.
Oh, I'm close. I'm at 9 right now. So
Okay.
I'm very close. I will probably have it done by tomorrow. And that's literally just from doing writs and also like deconstructing stuff. That's it. So I haven't really hardly done. I think I did like 2 dolmens with her or something. Like it's been very, very quick to get to 10, which is great. Other than that, I've been doing some what I'll call side quests for other people. Other projects that I can't really talk about right now, but
sure you can. Just
not, well, I can talk about them, but I can't tell you what they are. So I've done like some voiceover stuff for a few other people, which has been really fun because that's been kind of pushing me outside of my comfort zone a little bit and like making me try some new things. So
you uncomfortable with talking?
I know. Can you imagine? It's different though when you're doing it for someone else, you know, like when someone's like, hey, I want this done this way. And you're like, okay. Or when someone says, yeah, I don't care. You do you. Just send me a cut of this like 8-minute thing and we'll make it work. And then I'll let you know if I need anything different. And so it's been fun.
Very cool.
Gwen, did you do anything else other than be a world traveler?
Yes, I actually did get, between all of that, I have gotten a few chances to log in to games. And so, my main character, Shockley, she is now also on the PCEU. And of course, so Nimcrux is now level 10 because, get all those scrolls and stuff. So my Arcanist is now level 10, and so I could get those scrolls to help level up my main character, who I was not planning on having on PCEU, but now I've met all these wonderful people I want to play with, which means I have to have my same build, right? That's how the world works. Which means, so far she has found Ember and learned how to play Tales of Tribute again. Nope, no card addiction there. But yep.
Ooh.
Don't do cards on two platforms. It'll drive you crazy.
Okay. Peanut can attest to this. He has seen my screen when I do this. I have played Tales of Tribute simultaneously on 2 platforms with 2 screens in front of me. No addiction, I swear. It's just easier. It's more convenient to get it all done at once.
That is literally like the night that there was some event happening and I was PvPing on both platforms at the same time.
Nice.
Which,
see, it's fine.
I was in the middle of Imperial City with him, sitting at the Molag Ball, like at the simulacrum, like just hidden because we were Nightblade hanging out. Not ganking necessarily, but just kind of like hiding and tagging onto groups as they were coming in. So I was just sitting there, like hovered down, hidden, and then I went and logged into PlayStation because I realized I was going to miss my tickets. Did my dailies on PlayStation. I was also logged in on PC because I have a problem.
And the plot to the new Mission Impossible movie is not really all that deep, but it... Oh, I'm sorry. I was doing 2 podcasts at one time.
Oh my god, stop. Wow.
And if I was in that room with you right now, you would have a mud ball thrown at you.
Amazing.
I wonder if I could teach the tentacles to throw mud balls.
Ooh, that could be fun. Have you been up to anything, Never?
I did see the new Mission Impossible movie.
Okay, well, that's not lore breaking at all.
I did see the new play put on by that traveling group in Tamriel where they are on. Yeah, anyway.
Oh, at first
So,
I thought you were talking about the alchemy storyline, the quest line,
I was
and
like,
then
wait, do they show up again in the
I was
Timeline
like,
Peninsula?
where are they?
no, I was just
Did you
trying to.
finally get to Blackwood or Somerset?
I was just trying to make the going to a movie thing more friendly.
Oh, all right. Well, you
uh,
almost had me going there. I thought you had actually done a quest line.
yeah, I'm quite convincing. No, I've not done much, honestly. I did pick up the minstrel personality um, because I'm a musician. I like music, and it was not bad. So I was like, hey, I have the crowns. I'm gonna get that. Um, and I have been keeping up with logins most of the time. So I did get my crates today, and I got garbage from them. So didn't really matter.
So you got gems from them. That's
Yeah, I
fair.
got a few.
Got it.
Yeah, probably 20 or 30. I don't know. Maybe. And some of those might have been things I had already that I hadn't broken down for gems yet. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all I've done. I have not had just a ton of game time, and what little I have had, I've spent trying to accomplish a goal elsewhere. So, not in elsewhere though. But
Elsewhere, but not elsewhere.
yes. Um, hmm. I feel like there was something else I was going to say, but I don't recall what it was. Um, I finally did make use of the stickers that you sent me, Gwen. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, they've been in the envelope, and I finally just decided to go ahead and put them on my water bottle. So
Aww.
I haven't carried my water bottle anywhere probably since you sent those to me, so I hadn't gotten it out. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fill my water bottle up and I'm gonna put these stickers on there. So yeah. Um,
I in the back of my phone case right now, Gwen, we're prominently featured because I have like a clear glittery phone case, and so I put my Snugpod sticker, like our Snugpod Cast foil sticker, and then the Bardvark in there, and they're both like floating around, so like they move and like float around, which is pretty fun. I almost put Sanguine Pantaloons, like the Roz sticker in there, but it didn't quite fit with all the other ones.
yeah, I put a new phone case on my phone because the one I had on there previously, a piece of it broke off.
Self-destructed.
And I had one of our Elder Heroes stickers, the tree, on the back of that case, and luckily it peeled up and stuck back down onto the new case. So,
yay! That will make Crown SO very happy.
Yep. If it hadn't, I would have probably.
Our Snugpod stickers are resilient for phones, because like I had one on the back of my phone case for the longest time. I finally just took it off before the trip, like officially. But someone, cough cough, mini bard, thought it was shiny and likes the kitty on it because kitties, and kept peeling it off, and I kept putting it back on, and that thing still lasted out there for like 2 months before, 2-3 months before I finally decided I should move it.
I'm so happy that someone likes me.
Bacon bit.
Those ended up turning out to be some resilient stickers.
If I let Mini Bacon, aka Bacon Bit, now as Peanut calls him, if I let Bacon Bit have the stack of stickers, I would be screwed because they would be all over the house. They would be stuck to everything. He tried to like steal my Rainbow Sweet Roll stickers that you sent me. He was like, "Are those for me?" And I was like, "No, they're for me." And he goes, "Can I have one?" And I'm like, "No." Anyway, all right. Well, sorry. Now that we've gone on a tangent for 10 minutes about stickers.
Hey,
It was just a conversation point that stuck.
Oh, hey, play your tambourine drum. You should have done that. That was the perfect opportunity for your new personality.
I know.
So if you want we can move on to the news. And if you want your own alt characters, like us, like the two crazies in here, you can create another account because ESO is free right now over on the Epic Game Store.
Yeah, it is. You can get an additional account there, and I think it's free for the next I think there's probably about 5 days left. So by the time the show publishes, it'll probably be pretty close to having that particular thing be over with, but give it a peek. It's pretty easy.
I think that PlayStation's the only platform it hasn't been included with something at this point, because it's on Game Pass too, right?
I don't think it's free on Game Pass.
I was thinking it was included in Game Pass.
Yeah, but if it's included in Game Pass, it's not free because you have to pay for Game Pass, so it's not technically free.
Yeah.
Well, sure, but anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to look that one up.
Yeah. Not sure.
Yeah, so you can currently, like Gwen said, get ESO for free via the Epic Game Store. It's very easy. I clicked through it the other day. I didn't actually sign up, even though I'm considering making another account. Sorry, I just dropped my controller. It's super easy because it literally lets you sign up with anything. It lets you sign up with Google, Apple, Steam. It's wild. Steam. There was literally an entire list of different things that it will let you use for an account to sign up. So definitely give it a peek if you would like a free other account. This next one's ridiculous.
What? What's so ridiculous about it?
I don't play Fork Knife.
Okay, listen. It's called Fortnite, and I don't either. But I was finally reading through the article here. And to celebrate the Elder Scrolls coming to the Epic Game Store, currently free, just as we talked about, the team behind Fortnite has added a new ESO-themed items to their game's item shop. These items are available for a limited time only, so check out how you can get your hands on them. First, there is the Sigil of Alliance War back bling. I've seen this. Someone posted images of these. It's literally just the giant Ouroboros. Picture the Ouroboros if it were a frisbee.
Okay, but I
like it.
I want it as a backpack.
Yeah?
I want it as a hard shell backpack. How awesome would that be?
Okay, because I was gonna say that'd be a really sucky backpack with that giant hole in the middle.
No, but if they did it as a hard shell, or they just did it printed that size, that would be really cool. Like a Loungefly style backpack with an Ouroboros on it. Sign me up.
That is the free item you will receive after you purchase the Elder Scrolls Online from the Epic Game Store. That would incentive to making a new account. There you go. You get a shiny.
It's not free.
As mentioned above, this version of ESO is currently free in the Epic Game Store until Thursday, July 27th at 11 a.m., which coincides with the Arcanus thing. Right. And then, eager to return to Morrowind? When you purchase any version of the Elder Scrolls Online Necrom from the Epic Game Store, you will receive the Ebonheart Battle Axe pickaxe and the Ebonheart back bling Fortnite items.
Yeah.
To ensure you get your rewards, be sure to link your ESO and Epic Games accounts. Finally, following items have arrived in Fortnite's item shop and will be available until August 5th. The Nord Warrior outfit, the Nord Armor Wrap, the Ebonheart Battle Axe pickaxe, and the Ebonheart Battle Axe back bling. Starting today, you can fight for the honor of the Pact. Indeed, all of Tamriel in the beloved battle royale, the loopers of Reality Zero won't know what hit them. That was all like, I might as well have been speaking Daedric. Okay. Are you excited to? Yep. And then, are you excited to bring the Nord Warrior to Fortnite in the eternal battleground of Asteria? Tell us more. Once again, more Daedric. Anyway,
Yeah.
these items look great. The Nord
They
Warrior is really cool.
they
There's
actually
like
do
a
look
lot of
really good.
yeah, there's a lot of pieces to the Nord Warrior that make him see like the entire like outfit and getup and everything super awesome. Battle axe awesome. It's all awesome. Um, but what I've been seeing a lot of, because this article's been out for a while now, we've had this out for a few days, is people asking, okay, so you're doing the Nord Warrior, what about the other one? And
I
it's
think
not the elf. It's not the elf. I haven't been seeing people asking for the elf mostly. I've actually seen people asking for the Breton hero.
yeah, or they want like full on like Dovahkiin, like Skyrim
Yeah,
style.
yeah.
I
Which is
think
probably why they did the Nord.
yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, I think the reason they chose the Nord is because it's the closest to a Skyrim sort of situation, as well as it's very like recognizable. The Nord, that style armor, that style um, just in general is overall recognizable even by people outside of the Elder Scrolls community, right? So if you've got someone
Hmm.
playing Fortnite and they are playing against someone who's dressed as the Nord hero, they're probably going to know that that's a Bethesda or an Elder Scrolls Skyrim, sort of situation. So it may prompt them to want to look into it, which may prompt them to want to purchase the game. So I think that's part of the reason why. Versus if you saw like the Breton hero or the elven hero, um, I don't think it would be as likely for people to want to do that.
Might
Unfortunately,
might I offer another uh, possibility as to why the Nord?
please.
Um, have either of you played Fortnite?
That's a negative. I don't play the fork knife, like I said.
What about you, Gwen?
I tried it once. I didn't like the gameplay.
So you're running around. I mean, I'm just basing this off the items they made available, but they're making the pickaxe available. Um, because one of the key items that you have when you play is a pickaxe so that you can run around and gather materials. And that's the class that has
Yes,
the
that is
big
what you do in
axe.
Fortnite.
Yeah, that's the class though, or the one you don't do that with daggers and you don't do that with a bow or a sword. You do it with a giant axe basically. So the Nord hero is the one that is most fitting to run around with a giant axe hacking at walls. Um, that was kind of where I thought maybe they were coming from, was just trying to and the ability, the ease of recognition. I'm sure is probably part of that as well. Since you said that, but the pickaxe thing just seems to fit, I think, with that character too. I have a funny story about pickaxes in Fortnite. I don't play it, but I have played it, and I got into a fight. Me and a couple of friends were teamed up, and this guy came in and he had guns and we did not, and we beat him to death with pickaxes. It was like, oh, this is all I got. I'm just gonna
See, that
keep
would be a
swinging.
lot more fun if your pickaxe looked like a Nord battle axe.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
but he came around, he was shooting at us. I was like, well, I don't have a gun. I got this. So me and my friend just double teamed him with axes until he died. Yep. And then we both limped away and probably died soon after. But yeah. So I'm making a prediction now. Next year, the new feature that uh, that we're going to get is going to be the battle royale mode.
No, we have Cyrodiil.
Right. But it's going to be uh, they're gonna do all for one mode.
No, Okay, fine. You have your prediction. That's your wall of crazy. We're making note of this. We'll see if you're wrong. I mean, yeah.
We need to fix the current PvP we have. And
If
maybe get some new
if
maps.
that's what he wants to commit to. Listen, that's what he wants to commit to for his wall of crazy, guess.
I'm not really committing.
I'm not gonna stop.
It's just more if it happens, I can say I said it first.
Okay.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Sorry, I accidentally...
So, what level's everyone's Arcanist at?
9. Well, 9 on PlayStation. 39, I think. Lies. 28. I don't know. Something like that. Maybe almost 30 on PC. Ah! Goodbye, controller. See you later.
Never. What about you? What level's your Arcanist at?
My Arcanist is at level waiting on a sale.
Level 0, because he doesn't even own Necrom.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, no time for that at the moment, so just gonna...
That makes sense. And then, let's see. And I'm at level 11 on PCEU and level... question mark on PlayStation, because it's been a while.
Level question mark.
It exists. I know at least one exists. I just forget. Anyway.
But if you get it to 10...
Oh,
right?
I will not get it to 10 in time, I don't think.
Womp womp. Well, that's okay. But if you can...
But I got it to 10 where it matters.
There's true.
I already have enough scrolls anyway, because I don't care about the markings, and I already have enough scrolls on PlayStation.
Alright, well that's fair.
Yeah, I didn't see anything in that bundle that I was going to be too tore up to miss, so...
Torch bug?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but I'm okay.
I see...
It does make me a little sad. Go ahead.
It'd be good to have the torch bug. Not just because I'm a Bosmer, but, at the same time, I like my pink torch bug. That's my favorite torch bug, because I have it on both of my platforms, so...
Well, your pink...
Yeah, same... Yeah.
The pink one's currently the rare one, anyway. So.
I like my little pink one. Did you read the description for the green torch bug, the regular torch bug?
I have the green torch bug, but I have not... I don't remember it. I remember laughing at it the first time I read it, but I'm a little sad that it's not going to be as, like, special anymore, because it's easily attainable now, but that's okay.
The torch bug lore for the regular torch bug, they are known to be plucked from the air and dried out and then used by Bosmer.
Don't they, like, smoke them or something, if I remember correctly?
Yep.
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now. Torch bug. Here we go. Lore torch bug.
Just look at your torch bug pet's description.
Well, I don't have it on PlayStation yet.
Oh, okay.
Bosmer catch torch bugs and dry them out to be smoked in pipes. Torch bugs can be encased in amber and enchanted to create a handy light source that also fits in one's pocket. The glowing liquid from torch bugs is sometimes distilled to make hair tonics. It says, torch bugs or fireflies are small nocturnal insects found all over Tamriel. They're prized for their usefulness in crafting potions. They're attracted to the nocturnal flowers that feed from grot oaks and often build their hives near those flowers. Some Bosmer also believe that being followed by a torch bug is a sign of good fortune. Khajiit believe that crimson torch bugs are the light of Jodes given form and that they bless moon sugar crops as they flit around them. These crimson torch bugs are also known to thrive in Murkmire. Purple torch bugs are often associated with Sheogorath, and some claim that madness follows the purple torch bug, whereas others believe that those who once held Sheogorath's attention attract these insects. Huh. What a fun lore tidbit.
That was a good little tangent. I like that.
Who knew that there was so much lore even just around a little bug?
There's 2 lore books that it also has listed, but we'll let those go. One is an actual story with brave little Scrib, and the other one is a tribute to a torch bug.
Next week.
Maybe.
One a week for the next couple of weeks.
Torch bug lore.
Come
This
back.
one's a poem. How fun.
Come back here for your torch bug lore.
But we still have our regular lore. We need to get through the news first.
Wait. Quick. To the next piece of news.
Quick, Quan. Quick.
Holy
Arcanists don't really make sense, but they do make a scent.
What?
QuakeCon news. There we go.
Yes, QuakeCon. So now that we've started in-person events again, it seems like they are just exploding with things to do, which is amazing. QuakeCon, Elder Scrolls Online is going to be back there again. It's going to take place from August 10th through 13th. It is a bring your own... it says, returns with a modern twist on the classic bring your own computer format. Hosted at the Gaylord Texan Resort and Convention Center in Grapevine, Texas, the fan-favorite event features an emphasis on the community LAN and will be there to join all the fun. So they're doing like a bring your own computer, and you can do that and like hang out in Fan Row, I guess, because they're having an ESO-themed area over there. So there's going to be raffles, goodies, and stuff like that. You can enter to win a chance to be able to go by filling out a form. So I guess it's already technically like full, but you can enter to win. There's going to be four.
You could have. It closed 3 days ago.
Oh no, you're right. Okay, well, I guess not then. But you can still, they do all the QuakeCon stuff live usually on the Bethesda Twitch a lot of times, so you'll be able to see it too. Speaking of which, if you tune in, there's going to be a Sanity's Edge race live stream, which will be featuring 2 of Tamriel's top PvE guilds. So they are going to be doing a race to find out who can do it quicker. And the fun part is, it's going to be Finn and 8 puppies commentating as they go through the whole thing. So it's really funny. 8 Puppies, I think, was the one that started it a while ago. He started this like ESO almost kind of, yeah, like commentating, almost like they do for, Overwatch and things like that. So he started that like a while back, but they're going to do it for this. So it's really, really fun. They're also going to have the Chip Theory game, Elder Scrolls Betrayal of the Second Era. That's the one that Lotus got to play when we were at PAX up in Boston, and that I got to watch him play. So they're going to have the Chip Theory booth there, and you can, I guess, do an introductory game if you're able to do it. And then, of course, above all, they are doing a big, well, not big, but they're doing a community meetup, which will be hosted there as well on August 11th at 6 p.m. So they're going to have food and refreshment tickets available in addition to a raffle. So if you'd like to be one of the 100 people that can go to that, you can do an RSVP form there. But know that the QuakeCon ticket is not required to go to the community meetup. So if you happen to be in that area of Texas, you can try and sign up for that RSVP form, which is pretty cool. That's about it. I'm so happy they're doing something like that. How fun.
Planning to make a trip
Agreed.
to Grapevine. That's where I heard it. It's through the Grapevine.
You heard it? Yeah, that's where everyone's going to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Is through the grapevine.
I need grapes. Anyway.
Grapes.
Grapes are good.
Mm-hmm.
I like Welch's grape juice. Who cares?
No, you said heard it through the grapevine, and all of a sudden I felt like taking like a bunch of grape housing furnishings and putting them on the walls, like to make it look like they were going through the vines in the Snugpod, and then attaching like notes to them.
I just want
like
to say,
little sheets of paper and scrolls.
we haven't all been on a show together in a while because it's been like 1 or 2 different combinations of us, but this is very funny tonight. I love that. I like Welch's grape juice. Yeah. No one cares. I'm dead. You know what I do like though?
Barrels
Lore.
of monkeys?
Lore.
No. That's your urn that you're gonna go to Necroman. I like.
You know what?
I like lore.
You know what I like?
Arcanists?
No murder hobos.
No
We
murder
End murder
hobos.
hobos. All right,
And
let's
you should
go.
you should make a shirt.
Yes. Yes. That
And
needs to.
murder hobos.
Yes. Snug podcast shirt. Yeah.
Operation End Murder Hobos.
Yep.
Yes. Ending murder hobos one lore lesson at a time.
Yeah, we still need
Because if you didn't just hear.
Hermie Book Club shirts.
Flip shirts. Oh my gosh. The little pocket peeking out Herbie out of the pocket. Yeah.
So cute.
Let's do it. If you want to see those shirts made, just let us know. And if we don't hear from anybody, we might do it anyway. Cause hey,
Because hey, nobody cares.
that's right. Maybe we'll just get them made for ourselves.
I'm dying. Oh boy. Anyway, murder hobos, lore. Let's go.
Exactly. Alright, so we have all these new Arcanists running around because for some reason we have all these new accounts, which means we have new people in Tamriel, and we have new Arcanists because it's the one that's being pushed for all the goodies. And I don't even want to know how many new Arcanists there are, but let me tell you, if you have a new Arcanist, please listen. Please listen to me, because we need to not be murder hobos. We can't be running around with that Arcanist now just going, I can do this, and just killing things. No, you need to have a reason. Why do you exist? And don't say for the loot. If you just made an Arcanist for this loot, that's fine. But can we give him a backstory? So we're going to do a little something special with murder hobos tonight. We're actually going to read a book, and then we'll go through some questions, alright? Get you thinking, give you a feel for Arcanists, okay? So there's a couple things that you can read. We can attach to the notes for the episodes for you guys. There's the Lore Master's Archive, and then there's two books. There's What's an Arcanist Part 1 and What's an Arcanist Part 2. Now, What's an Arcanist Part 1 is more with alongside of Duelith and the class of how the just kind of rambling about the different classifications of magic and like with the wardens and stuff and how the Arcanists fit into that. And now What's an Arcanist Part 2 actually talks about some Arcana stuff, so that's what we'll be reading tonight. And it is by someone we know very well, Gabrielle Bennett. So what do Arcanists do? Well, just as Jewel struggled to explain what a warden is, so too am I hard-pressed to categorize these spellcasters. I'll try to paint with a broad brush, and apologies in advance if I splash you. Arcana spellcasting makes use of several metaphors, each of which seems to result in extremely powerful workings. While all mages use runes of varying kinds, the rune work utilized by Arcanists is elaborate in the extreme. These rune forms allow for powerful beam projections, near impenetrable spell armor matrices, and I'll use the word inventive restorative magics with a variety of possible outcomes. Runes and language seem to be the core conceit of Arcanist thaumaturgical underpinnings. While many of these other metaphors are used variably by individual spellcasters, the idea of scribing a rune on reality to shape and shift its form seems to be universal. Because of the connection to the scryer's realm, it most likely will not surprise readers to learn tentacles play a role in several common spellworks. Offensively, these constructs are highly impressive and highly disturbing. I saw firsthand a self-professed Arcanist make use of a quickly summoned tentacles to fend off a horde of undead in the outskirts of Grimmanumbra. And it's a visual, olfactory, and auditory experience I won't soon forget. Another common metaphor draws from a defining characteristic of Apocrypha, the great abyssal sea that dominates a large portion of the realm. Its far shores have never been fully explored by any researcher in the world, and the depths of its inky waters have likely swallowed more secrets than living memory can imagine. Tides, swells, breakers, and shoals. This extra-Nernian ocean is a powerful source of magic for Arcanists, who seem to have no trouble channeling and shaping its waters to their will. Fate itself is a sharply honed instrument in the Arcanist toolbox. I've seen Arcanists tweak probability around them in clever and interesting ways, an echo of the fate sight said to be held by the Lord of Apocrypha. What to make of all this? Well, it's tempting to ring the university bells and proclaim a new and potent locus of mystic abilities, gaining prominence before our very eyes. As with so many things in our world, I believe the truth is somewhat more complicated. Research into this phenomenon leads me to believe arcanists have likely been among us for some time, but perhaps in different forms or without the catchy appellation. It's worth noting, too, Hermes Mora's portfolio among the Daedra princes plays heavily into the mystic metaphors used by these casters, but that's entirely a function of the Arcanist relationship with the realm of secrets, not the squid-faced prince himself. In point of fact, several Arcanists I interviewed recently expressed a deep distrust or even hatred of the Prince of Knowledge, while others verged on occultist zeal for the inevitable knower. This is all to say magic in Tamriel is far more varied and unique than our scholarly papers and neat historical treatises could ever allow. The Arcanist phenomenon is one that I wanted to draw your attention to, and perhaps make you aware of new and exciting metaphor groupings cropping up in your own province or town. All right. Once again, that was What is an Arcanist Part 2. So that should give you kind of a sense of what we're dealing with Arcanists. And if you have been running around with an Arcanist, then you kind of already probably have a sense for some of the moves and everything at this point, right? Right.
Right.
Thank you. So we have some character
Yes.
creation questions for you. When/where did you get your tome? Where did you get your book? Were you in a library? Did you go to a bookstore? Did you just kind of find it on a rock and it was there? The Arcanist Tome is a book that, from Apocrypha, that has made its way to Nirn somehow. Where in Nirn did you find your book? Next question. Hand waving. The hand waving is the most important part of doing things as an Arcanist. How do you do your hand waving? What comes to you? Do you do crazy dances? Are you doing hand signals? Are you doing something silly? What are you doing with your hand waving?
Being magical and amazing.
And what do your logo glyphs look like? If you go and you look at the Lore Master's Archive, it will tell you that there is no set language for the Arcanist logo glyphs. They change from book to book. A book is as unique as each Arcanist.
Yep.
So your logo glyphs are going to be different than everyone else's. What do they look like? What images show before you? And then, now what are your reactions to these? You're doing your hand signals, you're summoning your logo glyphs, and then all of a sudden your arm spouts tentacles.
Ah!
How did your character react to that? Were you taken aback? Were you freaking out? Did it disappear? You were okay? Did you think it was really cool? Were you trying to spidey sense getting stuff across the room from it before you gave up and realized that's not really how that works? How did you react when you summoned a watcher from the sky and they're just all of a sudden laser beaming your enemies? Did you know? Did you know beforehand they were going to laser beam your energies? Did you just see the watcher from the sky and start thinking there's another enemy there vaporizing everything and maybe you next? How did you respond and react to the crazy and wild abilities that the Arcanist can summon on your first use of them? Now, how are you learning your moves? Is it something that you start, you do it, like we were talking about in one of our past episodes? We have our little, they've been called many things, the Gambit move, the Murder Doritos, our little green triangles. Where did you read in your
Murder
book first?
Doritos.
Murder Doritos! Oh, that's the purple bag.
Love those.
It would have to be the green bag. They're green triangles. Anyway.
That's true.
Were you reaching for an arrow and you flung out a triangle? Were you blocking? What happened when you're summing your first moves? Or were you reading your book? Did you read your book and it told you how to do it? And were you practicing? Were you trying? Were you throwing them at nearby rabbits? How were Not everyone's jumps right into combat. How were you practicing and learning your moves? And this can be different for every move. Do you read them in your book first? Do you practice it? Is it something that you all of a sudden start doing, and then the text explaining what it is appears? Which is a great way to explain how you can read and know how much magicka and stuff that your things use. That can all be that's all stuff that's probably written in your tome. And who is your arcanist? Arcanists can be anyone. They can be from all walks of life. All you have to do is find the right book. So who is your arcanist? Are they younger? Are they old? Were they already a scholar? Were they a banker? Were they a scruffy netch herder who just went out to get a good book while tending the fields and somehow ended up with abyssal powers?
Mine's young.
And there we go. Those are our arcanist questions.
Those are fun. There's definitely like a lot to it when you never. I'm sorry, everybody. He just broke me.
Saving that for later.
Anyway, what I was trying to say is that's a lot of really good questions that people probably don't typically think about, and I like it because I mean, I have a whole backstory that I've done for Lore Seekers for my other one, so I could be here talking about her forever, but just in general, I like that you've done a lot of questions from different perspectives. Because, like, for me, I never really thought about, like, reactions to the first time you do something, unless it directly interacted with my character's backstory. But also with her backstory, like, she doesn't remember a lot, and she's very young, so it's fun to have a lot of those questions or look at it from different perspectives, because for some people, when they're writing a backstory, that may be one of the first things that they think about, right? They might think about, like, well, what is the actual skill I'm using, and why am I using that particular skill? For me, I didn't really think about that. I thought more about, like, her, like, the actual, like, what her tome looked like. Even if she doesn't remember where it came from, like, what does it do for her physically, to help her, you know, do these skills or figure out whatever the secret knowledge is that's within it. And the fact then that her tome can't be read by other people, like other arcanists can't read her tome and she can't read their tomes, you know, that was important to me. So, yeah, I just think it's cool. I think the ability for RP and the backstory for this particular class is quite awesome, because it's a lot of it is kind of like baked into the actual class itself, versus, like, I probably wouldn't have a harder time coming up with a story for my Nightblade necessarily, but it just seems like this is very easy to kind of have RP or your own sort of lore baked into for yourself, you know?
Mm-hmm. Agreed. The Arcanist is definitely an easy one to write a story for, because it can be absolutely anyone.
Yeah.
Of course, any
awesome.
class can be, but the Arcanist for sure, because all it is you find a book. You just found the right book.
Or maybe the book found you.
Maybe you just open the right bag of chips.
The book does find you, but because it chooses you. Because that book could have been sitting there for years, forever, before it finally decided, I'm going to make myself known to this one.
Tis true. Well, very cool. Hopefully, we hear back from some people on that one.
Hopefully, we'll just have a few less murder hobos running around Tamriel.
Let's hope so. Oh, wow.
And
anything else?
Let's make that shirt so that we can all wear it and have less murder hobos running around the world.
Amazing. Hermaeus Mora Book Club. We don't accept murder hobos.
Okay. You broke me. All right.
And for snacks, we're going to have murder Doritos.
Stop. Nobody cares.
That's right.
Murder Doritos. Tastes magic-y.
Nom, nom, nom. Tastes green. Anyway.
Never do we have any announcements?
We might, but nobody cares. I'm kidding. So, yeah, we've got a couple of announcements for the guild. So if you're not in the guild, come join the guild. We'll tell you how to do that in a minute. But we have Mondays with Moki. You can go fishing. You can roam about Cyrodiil, or possibly even find yourself doing other fun group activities. That is at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Groups at 7:30, roughly.
Yep. Roughly.
And so you can join. You can let Moki know you want to join through Discord or in game when it gets time to group up. And we have Dungeon Night on Tuesday, which we call Treacherous Tuesday, because dungeons are treacherous activities, and you don't want to do those alone unless you're one of those people that like soloing dungeons. In which case you would want to do it alone. But we're talking about group activities right now. So Treacherous Tuesday is Dungeon Night. You can group up with your guildies. You can go in and do lore runs. You can do gear runs. You can do achievement runs. All of those different things. However you want to run. Whether you want to take your time, go slow first time, or you want to speed run it time and time and time and time again to try to farm for whatever piece of gear you may be looking for. Let people know in Discord what dungeon you're wanting to run. And I believe we have a sign up for that too. Is that right? Just kind of an informal thing, just to let people know that there are people interested in running.
Yep. Typically, the sign up will tell you what role you would like. You can express interest in what role you would like to run. And usually it will ask you if you're mag or stam, I think, typically.
Yeah, I'm kind of a big fan of pizza rolls. Fearless Friday with Arthuria Dragoon is the night that we tackle Undaunted. Undaunted. We are undaunted. We are undaunted. Yeah.
We are undaunted.
Wow, that was our best run yet.
Incredible. My phone was making noises and I didn't want to unmute until it was done.
So yeah, that's the night to do Undaunted activities, delve daily stuff, and the Undaunted. Help me out here. Oh my goodness.
Daily delve.
Daily delves, the daily, and the dungeons too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The three folks with the blue things over their head.
Yes.
With the dungeon you can go do and get loot from and keys and whatnot.
At the Undaunted Enclave.
Yes. So that's Fridays. So also starting about 8 Eastern. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Cool.
Everything is at 8.
Everything is at 8.
Everything is at 8 currently.
Everything is at
8. We are undaunted.
Everything is at 8 and nobody cares. Because we all just need to open up our murder Doritos and snack time. Yeah, so come hang out. Those are regular weekly activities, and they're open to anybody. There's no level requirements or anything like that. And then if you have other activities that you would be interested in running, especially if you were interested in hosting, because if there's going to be other activities, there needs to be people to host them, then you can reach out. You can let us know what you have in mind, and we'll make sure that it's not, something crazy that people are going to like run away screaming from or something like that. But if you've got something in mind, let us know, and we'll try to work with you to get set up to run that stuff and help promote it and all that good stuff. And as I mentioned, if you're interested in joining the guild, you're not already part of the guild, that's not too hard to do. Somebody would like to tell our listeners how to go about joining said guild?
Sure.
Go for it.
You can
do
find
it.
you.
Do it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Nobody cares.
Look, don't be daunted. Okay. Don't be daunted.
Were you gonna say it?
Don't be daunted.
Discord.gg/LoreSeekersESO is our custom link if you would like to find us via Discord, or loreseekers.club. You can also find us there, as well as a few of our other little offshoot communities or spots. Yeah, it has links there. You can also find us on Twitter at Snugpod Cast. And you can find us right here in the cozy little Snugpod on twitch.tv/SnugPodcast. But besides that, you can also send us hate mail or whatever else you'd like at snugpodcast@gmail.com. That's
and
it.
You might find us on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
And you might find us in your audio podcast feeds. Just search Snug Podcast, and you never know what you might find. It might be us. It might be something completely unrelated. But
I mean, I feel like with our name, you probably find us.
Probably. There are some other things that sometimes will pop up, and I'm like, how in the world does that pop up? But, in reality, nobody cares. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess, are we done? Is that everything for the week?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unless there's more to it, that's it.
Boy.
There was so much this week. But yeah, I thought it was fun. Just, cutting up and having some laughs about nonsense. But
that's right.
Not like a barrel of monkeys in here.
Oh boy.
Well, all right. I guess hopefully, if life will allow it, we will be back in the Snug Podcast next week. Gwen, will you be back with us next week?
I will be still using Sigic Communications for the next few weeks.
Okay.
So close, not yet.
Not
Very
yet.
soon.
Man, kids are gonna be starting back to school before you're back. My goodness.
I know.
Crazy.
Bacon Bit's gonna be in kindergarten.
Oh my goodness.
Soon he'll be a full-grown bacon.
Crying inside. Everything's fine.
Well,
Yeah,
makes us sad.
Be a while.
Yeah.
Well,
1, 2, 3 weeks, and I will be back in the Snug Pod physically.
okay. All right. Well, hopefully we will all be able to get together in some form or another next week for another show, and we'll see what we have to talk about next week. What was the date for QuakeCon?
Oh no, you put me on the spot.
The
Hold on.
10th through the 13th.
10th through the 13th, I think.
Okay.
I know, because it's the week I finally get home. The week I'm done traveling is when they're doing QuakeCon.
Well, you ought to just travel on down the Grapevine and check it out.
No, I need to go home at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Um,
should.
okay. Well, so anyway, next week we'll try to, like I said, as long as life cooperates, then we'll be back in the snug pod and we'll chat about some more ESO related things and, uh, maybe some other nonsensical things. And we'll just get together, try to have some fun and hang out. And we will hopefully catch all of you then. So until then, as per usual,
Goodbye.
take care of yourself, take care of other folks, and we will see you next time.
Sleep well, Tamriel.
Nobody cares.
Yes, they do.